Dreamers, welcome back. I gave you guys a quiz last week and asked what you would rather see for the weekly favorites. A get ready with me, keep it like it is, or just do a favorites video, and overwhelmingly you guys voted for a get ready with me. So if you want to see how I got this look this week using my Sephora, if I can turn it the right way, my Sephora vintage filter palette and some other goodies, then stay tuned and I will see you when we get started. I'm going to start off with my primer, and I've been using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer in the Pore Minimizing one. And I am really loving this primer. I just kind of focus it on the areas where I have pore problems and then just kind of spread it. And I kind of press it in a little bit to those pore areas. You can see, I don't know if you can tell that well on camera, but it does a really great job of covering up and hiding your pores. Okay, for foundation, I've been using my Urban Decay Naked Skin. And I have this in 3.5, and I just use one pump. It's a very lightweight, liquidy formula, and I just kind of spread it around, and then what's left on my hand, I just grab it on my brush. And I've been using this Tarte brush. I've been wanting a little bit of extra coverage this week. I'm having some kind of issues here on my chin. For concealer, I've been using the Naked Skin. My autofocus is on. Naked Skin concealer. This is in medium light, and I love the applicator on this. It's got a paddle on both sides, so it's super easy to apply. And then I just have this Jerry G like little angled brush that I really like for applying my concealer. And my dark circles are pretty hefty because we are leaving for vacation actually today, is the day that you'll be seeing this. And if you've watched my channel before, you know that I am a news editor for my town, and I'm the only editorial staff, which means that when I leave, we have someone to come in and kind of fill in, but she doesn't really know the town, she doesn't really know the people, and so I'm trying to really kind of write 2 weeks worth of papers before I leave. And I'm pre-filming videos for next week while we're gone. I should probably tell you what I'm putting on my face here. This is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and just a Real Techniques brush, and I just use that to set my under eye. And then I'm going to use my Makeup Forever HD powder and my Sonia Kashuk powder brush to just lightly set the rest of my face. Normally for the Naked Skin foundation, I don't need to set it with a powder, but it's been so muggy and humid here that setting it has made all the difference for lasting power. And I'm going to take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and this is a Sephora Pro Contour blush contour actually, and I have not been doing like a contour this week. I've just been warming my face up, so that is what I'm doing. But one of the nice things about being the news editor of your town is you always get to meet really nice and really interesting people. And this past week, we have a feed store in town, and they have new owners. And it's really cool. You can get like all the stuff that you need for your animals. Cats, dogs, chickens, cows, whatever you have. There's a lot of people around here who live out in the country. We actually live in the city. But the country, people that have animals, I'm talking about like 2 miles away. So it's not all that far off. But anyway, I went to the feed store, and they're just super, super nice people. You get farm eggs and all that kind of stuff. And it's just right around the corner from our house. And they have this dog there, and his name is Jack. And Jack is blind in one eye, and he comes to work every day, and he hangs out there, and have little child gates and stuff. And Jack kept coming over and sitting on my feet while I was interviewing them, and it was really fun. For blush, I'm going to use the Milani powder blush in Tea Rose. Oh, and this is a Vasanti blush number 7 brush. I just kind of blend that all the way back to my hairline. And then for highlight this week, I've been using the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter. This is in Peach Lights. And my fan brush, this is a It Cosmetics fan brush. And this is just a really kind of subtle highlight if you put it on with the fan brush. If you apply it with a different kind of brush, it can be pretty intense. But I've just been going with the subtle highlight this week. And one of the things I've noticed with Makeup Revolution powders, and it's kind of starting to do it to me right now, is you'll use it and you'll get to a certain point and it kind of starts to harden up a little bit. And if you just rub your finger over it, you can see that's pretty intense there. If you just rub your finger over it and kind of soften it back up again, works great. All right, let's see. Let's do eye primer next, using my Wet n Wild Photo Finish eyeshadow primer. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow primers of all time, and it's like $3. It does a little bit of canceling out color. If you have a lot of issues, it might not be enough coverage. If you have a lot of redness with your eyelids, I don't. But it just has a very nice sort of tacky feel to it. And let's see, eyebrows. For most of the week, I was using the L'Oreal for brows. Really, for all the week, I was using my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Sculptor, but I finished it, and so I am shifting to, this is my Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in Ebony. And where is my, there it is. This is a Bodyography brush. It has like a little spoolie on the end. All right, we are ready for eyes, and I'm going to be using Sephora's Vintage Filter. I really want to love this palette because it's so cute, and I love the colors in here, but they do kind of muddy together a bit. So I'm going to take this, this is a Coastal Scents, just kind of a big flat brush, and I'm going to go into Secret Boudoir, and I'm going to put that all over my lid to kind of set that primer and give me a really nice base. And then I'm going to take, this is another It Cosmetics, no, this is a Real Techniques, one of the new brushes. Thought it was It Cosmetics for a second because it's all shiny, but this is just a blender brush, and I'm going to go into Distressed right here. And I'm going to just blend that. If you don't have hooded eyes, then I would blend this really into your crease, and I'm going into my crease and a little above because I do have hooded eyes. Just blend, blend, blend. And now I'm going to take, this is Kat Von D. This is just like a little shader, like for under eye brush, and I'm going to go into Rustic right here, and I'm going to do that on my lower lash line, kind of thickening up as I go to the edge. And then if you have hooded eyes, this is a great technique. I take it and I kind of stamp very lightly my outline that I want to use for my outer corner. And then I'm going to take, this is a Royal & Langnickel brush BX80. It's just kind of a flat brush. I'm going to go back into that Rustic and kind of pat it on the outer corner. And then I'm going to get some like on the very tip and just kind of draw that into my crease. And while these colors are beautiful, I don't think that they show up true to color on your eyes. Not as much as I want them to. I think that they're kind of washed out, which, I mean, it is supposed to be a vintage filter, right? So it should be, but the colors just don't show up like they do in the pan. And there is some fallout there, so I'm just going to take my powder brush and kind of brush that away. And then I'm going to take this. This is a Real Techniques base shadow brush, and just kind of blend, just to blend that a little bit better. And then I'm going to go back with that other Real Techniques brush and back into Distressed, and just smooth out that upper line. And I'm going to take another Coastal Scents brush. This is just another like flat paddle brush, very dense. And I'm going to go into its Vintage right up here in the corner. And I'm going to pack that all over my lid. And let's see, where is the brush that I want? I'm going to take a pencil brush. This is by Sephora, and I'm going to go into Antiqued right here, and I'm just going to very gently darken up that outer corner. just a little hint, kind of in that outer V. And then I'm going to take a Modern Minerals brush. This is just kind of like a little domed brush. I think I had an e.l.f. one like this somewhere, and I'm going to go into Memory Lane, and I'm going to pop that on the inner corner. And then I'm going to go back to that pencil brush and back into Antiqued, and just kind of smoke out that lower line just a little bit. And that's that. I have brushes everywhere. So we're leaving for vacation tonight, and we're going to the beach. I'm super excited. I haven't been to the beach in 2 years, and 2 years ago that was my first vacation in like 10 years. So I'm super excited. We're all going. It's going to be really, really long in the car. Fiona Styles Ultra Waterproof Eye Defining Pencil in Coventry, and this is going to go on my tight line. This is a lot harder to do your waterline when you're holding a mirror in your hand. It requires making funny faces too. For my upper lash line, I'm going to be using my Starlux Pro Luxe, it's rubbing off, Luxe Longwear. It's a Starlux Eyeliner Pro Pen. It's a liquid eyeliner. And if you have hooded eyes like I do, what I suggest is when you do your eyeliner, go up a little bit on the outer corner and then just kind of connect that down. But you want it to go up. You want that uplift. If you don't have hooded eyes, you want to do a big wing or you want to do whatever, go for it. Winged eyeliner is really difficult if you have hooded eyes. And this summer, I've just not been into doing the wing. Mm-hmm. You wanna come say hi? Hmm?
Are you filming right this second?
Yep. And I'm going to use my Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. This mascara has like the biggest wand ever, but it's a really nice mascara. Gives you a lot of length, a lot of volume, and it's great for the lower lashes too. But I am always afraid that I'm going to poke my eye out. All right, for lips, I'm going to use my Kat Von D lipstick in Cathedral. And there you go. So I hope you guys liked this new style of video for the weekly makeup basket. If you do, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week. Next week for Get Ready With Me, I will actually be on vacation, so I'm not going to be wearing a whole lot of makeup. I'm going to be at the beach. So next week what I'm going to show you is just kind of a really simple, fun beach look that I will probably do for most days while we're there. So I will see you then. Bye.